All right, welcome, y'all. Welcome to Last Minute Betting with the Sports Nuts. We're brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. We're here to do some live betting again tonight. More live bets here on a beautiful Thursday afternoon. And I'm excited about the day. Been hitting some live bets all day long. And not as good today as it was yesterday, but not bad. Not bad at all. So we'll be looking at some live plays here in a few minutes. And Mike is with me. And let's get going. Let's start this show. What do you say, folks? Hope you're having a great day. I'm having a great day. I feel like I'm not very bright here and not mind-wise. Just do I seem dark, Mike?
No.
What's up, Mr. Bathtub? We hit the parlay last night.
Yes, we did.
The 3 and 4 leg.
That's right.
All of them came through, and I hope you bet them because I did, and won some money. Helped me out quite a bit. Appreciate it, guys, coming through in the clutch like that. Really do. I'm going to start off here, Mike, and go right to the live EV page. I've been touting it. I've been betting it on a regular basis, and I'm going to tell you right now, I've been doing it from my phone, folks. Live EV from your phone is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. We'll add this to my bet tracker. This is a play in the Cleveland San Francisco game. No 8th inning runs. Got some tennis plays popping up here on BetMGM. Once again, if you want to hit these, just hit bet. When it says bet, it'll put it in your bet tracker. Put in your amount
bet
right
slip.
there.
We'll add it to your bet slip.
What did I say?
You said bet tracker.
Oh, you're right. Bet slip. I'm sorry. You're right. I did make a mistake. Excuse me.
I mean, I'm just.
All right. I got you. Let's hit this soccer play. I've been hitting some soccer and tennis plays. Let's just put 40 on it. I got to add it to my bet. Oh, I missed the bet tracker, though. See, now the cool thing about the app is when you
log in, you got to get logged in on your phone there and hit it.
Yes, I know. I'm getting ready to tell people something here. The cool thing about the phone is that when you leave the sports book and go back to OddsJam, the bet is still sitting there for you to put it in your bet tracker. That is pretty awesome, I must admit. It's pretty darn awesome. All right. Bunch of ESPN bet plays. I don't have much money in there. So, and Fanatics, I don't have any money in there right now. As you can see, probability pretty high on these. These are all games that are being played right now, okay? And by the way, another thing, if you're on the Platinum plan, and if you're not, you should get on it. But if you are, use that Sportsbook screen. Let's keep an eye on what's happening in the games right in front of your eyes right now. We got 2 games going. We got Cardinals and White Sox in game 2 in the bottom of the first. Nothing. San Francisco up 2-1 on Cleveland right now. So just wanted to show you, starting off, showing you a little bit of live stuff here and what is happening. Lucas, how you doing, my friend? Good to hear from you. Good to hear from you. And Mike, I'll let you take pre-match EV.
Yeah, we'll look at some pre-match EV plays, see what's out here.
And let's talk about tonight's game.
Well, we can do that as soon as we see what's out here. How about some New Zealand basketball? That's the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plays showing up on the EV play page. I got Brianna Stewart over 18.5 points tonight. Already locked that one in. I took J-Dub over 33.5 PRA. Expect him to continue to have another good game. See what else is out here. Caitlin Clark over 9.5 assists. A lot of no vig plays popping up right now. Over 5.5. I'm going to just for the heck of it here, I'm going to take no vig off of here and focus on a couple of other books. Take Profit X off of there as well. And see what we got out here. More plays, or well, less plays, but Chet Holmgren over 9.5 rebounds, minus 110, looks solid. Got majority of books favoring his over anyway. Does OKC win the finals tonight, or does the series go to 7 games? Thoughts? I think it ends tonight. I really do. I mean, I think OKC wraps it up tonight.
What are they saying about the status? I know Halliburton's playing, but how bad is he right now?
Well, I mean, we don't know. None of us, we don't know. I mean, we won't know either. I mean, only he knows how he feels. And he's definitely not going to lead on like he's, not feeling good. So, I mean, he could still have a decent game. But, the problem with him has been, and I know he was hurt, but the problem with him is he goes quiet, man. He can go a quarter without scoring. He can disappear sometimes offensively. Yeah, I mean, he can disappear offensively. He's a good player, but and he's made some big shots throughout these playoffs. But, there's been a couple of those games where he had the big shot, and you look at his the stat sheet, dude only had 12, 14 points. I mean, that's not superstar level to me. It's a big shot. It's a clutch shot. I mean, Robert Horry used to hit clutch shots, but Robert Horry wasn't getting you 30 points every night like SGA seems to be able to do. So I think there's levels to the superstar, title that we like to throw around. And I think Tyrese Halliburton's a hell of a player, but
yeah,
I don't consider him a superstar. I think if you consider him a superstar, you're throwing that word around way too frequently to me. I mean, I don't know how you can consider that a superstar.
I think he all indications are it's still going to be a game time decision. So they said
he averages 18, for the season, he averaged 18 a game, 18.6, under 20 points a game. I don't know. I don't think if you average under 20 points a game, I don't think you can claim a title of a superstar. I think he's a very good player. Absolutely. And he's hit some clutch shots. As I said, Robert Horry's hit some clutch shots in his time. But, yeah, I didn't ever consider Robert Horry a superstar, won several championships, made some big shots. Big shot Rob. Yeah. Hell of a player, but not a superstar. Whose spread do you like? Pacers +6. Oh man, that's the question here. That is the question here. It's tough. They've played 2 games in Indiana. The last time the Thunder were favored by 6 in that last game they played in Indiana, which was game 4, and they won by 7. So it was pretty damn close. Yeah, I mean, that's the way I feel, man. I think I could make a case for the Thunder -6. And I think you could make a case for the Pacers +6 as well. But again, if Halliburton is banged up pretty good, that's going to play a factor. And, I know a lot of people, have talked about how good the bench has been for Indiana, in terms of like guys like McConnell coming in and having an impact. But that changes if Halliburton's not playing as many minutes as he's used to. It's not just as simple to say throw McConnell in the starting lineup, and I think they will change something up. The Pacers, that is. I think they may have to tonight. I don't think that includes McConnell being added to the starting lineup.
Williams ain't having another game like this, Mike, like he just had.
I know he's not going to go for 40, but he can go for 25, and if SGA can give you what he gives you, his 30 plus, and you get Chet Holmgren to add another 20 points in there, all of a sudden you got a different story.
Indiana came back the other night, even with as bad as Halliburton played. I mean, they came back, right, and made it a 2-point game, and they didn't close the deal, but I don't care if they're down by 20 points. Indiana's not out of any game, no matter who's playing. Their defense is a pretty good defense.
Yeah.
You don't agree?
No, I agree with what you're saying, but I could also see the side of OKC showing they've got the ability to blow these guys out, or at least beat them comfortably as well. I mean, even despite the big run that they had, OKC closed the deal out when it mattered most, and that's just the type of team they are. I mean, Indiana's going to go on their run, but I mean, you talk about Indiana, they got their hands full with this Thunder defense.
True.
I got to be honest with you, huh?
Go ahead.
I got to be honest with you. I honestly would not be a bit surprised if the Thunder didn't win this, and covered.
You and Batson think they're going to blow them out.
I don't know about blowing them out, but covering the spread, I think, is a possibility. I mean,
okay. All right. Hey, look, folks, we are on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're on X. Like this show on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow Mike and I on X. We will not be here tomorrow night. Got an important engagement tomorrow night that we're going to have to make, so we won't be here tomorrow night, but we'll make it up for you next week. I promise you, we'll make it up for you next week. I'm so happy that we hit that parlay last night. That was huge. That was absolutely huge for the team. The last minute betting team, which we consider Mr. Batsa as part of that team. It was named the Stevie B parlay, and pretty happy about how that went down last night. And Mike is now back.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I'm gonna let you take over. Go.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking on the EV page here, seeing what we got out here, what's available.
Phoenix and New York playing tonight in the WNBA.
Yeah, we do. There's a second quarter spread, Thunder.
Well, what about that Jalen Williams play, dude? The PRA.
Oh, I already hit that. Over 33 and a half PRA. Absolutely. I already hit that. Sanchez over 5.5 strikeouts. That line changed on us.
Yeah.
Missed it. I should have had my play button on and would have already went away and wouldn't have had to worry about that, but that's okay. Yeah, I mean, there's just not a lot out here that with a lot of them second quarter spreads. I got Holmgren over 9.5 rebounds. I didn't actually add that to the bet tracker though, so probably need to do that. I like the J-Dub play. I like the Chet Holmgren play. McConnell, this one's interesting. Under 10.5 points. That I'm not sure I want to touch. Had 18 last game. Halliburton banged up a little bit. I mean, McConnell's going to come in and give an impact, and he's proven to be a little bit of a matchup problem for the OKC Thunder. So I'm not sure I want to touch a McConnell under. Caruso under 10.5. As much as I've liked him, I do actually think this is a play maybe worth looking at. It's minus 120 on Circa, although I got to be honest with you, man.
What's that probability, dude?
I mean, it's got a good probability, but the other problem is with it is it's on Circa, and Circa's not been – I ain't really had a lot of success with Circa. I think I'm going to sit that one out, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to sit that one out for sure. Siakam under 3.5 assists. I mean, that one is plus odds. Not too bad, but I mean, I don't know, man. With Halliburton being we don't know what he's going to be like. Siakam may end up having to do a lot tonight. You know, he may have to rebound big.
Get that Holmgren rebounds. You already did.
Already got that one. I got the ones that I like. I got that one in the Jalen Williams play, or the two I love.
I like that.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to take the liberty. I'm going to take the liberty. This first half point spread. I'm going to jump on that one.
Yeah, I would.
I'm going to. Aren't they coming off a loss too? Or did they play another game after losing to the Fever? I don't think they have.
Oh, they're coming off a loss.
Yeah, they're coming off. Oh, no, they're not. They beat the Dream.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
They played Atlanta. Yeah, they played Atlanta.
Yeah, I like this play. Hit it. Give me more. Give me more like that. Nothing really happening live, on EV right now because of the time that we're at. We still have that San Fran Cleveland game going 2-1 in the bottom of the eighth. White Sox over the Cardinals 1-0 in the top of the third.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And Bats is with you on that. Doesn't have a good feeling about Siakam under.
Yeah, I don't either, man. I mean, it does have some good value on it, obviously, but it's just one that I'm not real crazy about because, as we know, we don't know Halliburton. I mean, this could be a game Siakam has to really. I mean, it's an elimination game. It's the season on the line. Siakam may have to step up in every way imaginable. And we've seen times where he is able to do that. So,
Tigers Pirates just started their second game, by the way. So we got 3 possible live things happening right now, at least events.
Yeah. A Nerfy in the Astros A's game. Boy, that's plus 130.
Yes, do it.
I mean, I think I'm gonna roll with it. I'm not gonna go. It's gonna be a light one. It's gonna be a light one, though. I'm not very comfortable with it necessarily, but I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle on that one.
I think it hit last night.
Did it hit last night? That was one I wasn't crazy about last night either. I
think I don't remember. But Houston did cover
It did. Yes, it did.
And I also like Indiana and Golden State over 164.5. I think
over
that's a solid
164.5 total points.
Yeah, total points for the game.
For the game, how are you getting that line?
You want me to show you?
Yeah, I'm seeing the total at like 220.
No. Golden State and
Oh,
Indiana, the Fever.
oh, okay.
WNBA.
WNBA.
Golden
Okay,
State.
okay.
The
Okay, never
Valkyries.
mind. I thought you said OKC. I
No,
thought you said OKC and Indiana. I thought you were okay. Never mind. No, I
actually,
was about to say, like, bro, where are you getting that line at? Jeez. And you were like, let me show you. And I'm like, there's no way. There's no
okay.
way. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then, obviously.
Hello.
I gotta add this Fever play to the bet tracker or the Liberty play. I'm all over the place. Can't even figure out what I'm betting.
You even know what league is going on tonight?
Dude, you said Indiana, and I thought you said OKC. That's why
Golden State first. All right.
I thought it was OKC. I was
Is the over for
locking in a bet.
Good for Oakland was 11-4 yesterday. I mean, Steven, they're terrible in that stadium. Remember, they're playing in Sacramento, and they give up a shit ton of runs. So, I think the line is 10.5 tonight. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you here real quick because I got the Sportsbook screen right here. And why am I not seeing? There it is. Yeah, it's 10 or 10.5. So, yeah, I like that. I do, at least. He didn't check the pitchers. I didn't see who was pitching in that game either. But I can tell you pretty darn quick. It's Gordon and Lopez. Lopez has a 4.80 ERA, 1-4. Gordon's got a 4.70 ERA, 2-1.
Yeah, I mean the A's are definitely over City. I mean now most of the time Houston they're hit, but yeah, I mean Houston's going to carry that over tonight against the A's, which
I mean it's going to be 3 games. I think this will be the third
what
game in a row.
What are we calling the A's right now?
It's the Athletics. They're still the Oakland Athletics.
Nah, this has got them labeled as Sacramento.
What's got them labeled?
TeamRankings.com's got Sacramento. Isn't that where they're playing?
Go by, yeah, that's where they're playing. But
that's technically they're not Oakland anymore, dude. They're just the A's, but technically, I guess they're Sacramento because that's where they're playing. But they're gonna be Las Vegas. But yeah, that's
right.
Confusing. Sacramento A's. That's what we'll call them this year. Well probably
they're on ESPN and CBS Sports as Oakland. So I'm sticking with that.
I don't see it. CBS has got them labeled just the Athletics.
Yeah, ATH.
Yeah, there ain't no Oakland attached to that name anymore, bro. That's gone. That's done. There is no Oakland. I know it's weird.
Be right back.
Okay. The Lost Athletics. Absolutely. Well, I was looking at because I knew they were up there, and I was looking at the teams over under records, and I saw Sacramento, and I'm like, wait a minute. Or I was looking for the A's, and I'm like, I don't see the A's anywhere listed. And then I scrolled up and I saw Sacramento, and I'm like, oh, well, that's who they're talking about. That's the A's.
I'm back.
Okay. So yeah, no, over in the A's Astros, that's probably worth jumping on a little bit. I mean, we know the A's are going to give up a shit ton of runs. Hell, last 2 games have given up over the number that it's at right now. They gave up 11 last night and 13 the night before. So I mean,
that's what I'm saying. They're
good enough.
Houston's going to cover the run line 3 games in a row, and the over's going to hit 3 games in a row. Cardinals are up 4-1 over the White Sox, trying to sweep them and sweep the doubleheader. Pirates beating the Tigers 1-0. Giants, top of the 9th, 2-1 over the Guardians.
Yeah, looks like Cardinals got back-to-back homers at a Burleson, a 3-run shot, and Arenado, a solo shot.
Yep. The Lost Athletics, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, EV page. Yeah, that's about it out there right now, man. I mean, well, the Nerfy and the Braves Mets just showed up. I'm going to jump on that one. I am going to take that one. Got to be honest with you. I'm going to take that one.
A lot of live soccer out here right now on FanDuel, Mike. In the Seattle Sounders and Club Atletico de Madrid and Club World Cup.
Yeah.
The FIFA Club World Cup. Sounders over 0.5 team total.
Okay. Yeah, that's it on the EV page.
All right.
Just got a few bets out here, at least last minute we did. Nothing else that's really popping off to me that I want to jump on. So
all right. Well, I'm just gonna share here again, see what's going on out here. And let's refresh automatically. That Sounders play is still there.
Really?
I need to go ahead and it's easier for me to log into my phone and make these plays, dude.
Do you guys like Profit X? That's one I haven't checked out. Yes, I do. I do like Profit X. Like Profit X for sure. I've had some luck there too. So yeah, I'm a fan of Profit X. I like No Vig too, but Profit X, No Vig has been pretty rough for me on the EV side. It's been tough, but yeah, I do like Profit X. I think it's a solid book to get in for sure. Cubs lost 8-7 to Milwaukee, playing Mariners tomorrow for a 3-game homestead. And then we go play Deadbirds starting Monday.
Yeah, we're gonna go to that game Tuesday night, Mike.
Oh, it's already a done deal, huh?
Don't you think?
I guess so.
I think we do. All right, nothing else there. I just wanted to check. I hit that play on FanDuel, that Sounders play. I got to be honest with you, folks, a hell of a lot easier to hit these live plays on my phone. And it's still up there, Mike. It's not even in a stoppage. And that play is still there at plus 144. If you're not hitting this stuff, I'm telling you, this is live. This is what happening right now. Pirates minus 3.5 popping up as they just took a 3-0 lead over the Tigers. And by the way, if you have the Platinum plan, use the Sportsbook screen, man. Follow along with the action, see what's coming up, what the lines are. Because I'm going to tell you right now, folks, I love doing live EV, having an edge as in a points, a distance from what pre-match is to what I'm getting at live. I get 5 or 6 points in a basketball game, I'm jumping on it.
So Bob likes Astros minus 1.5. Good call. Yes, Steven. I think so, man.
Yes.
I think so. I think I'd roll with it too against the lost Athletics, as you said. You can copyright that. And
matter of fact, I think we ought to just make that into the parlay here. Astros A's, Astros minus 1.5. Let's put one together real quick. It is plus money tonight.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down with it. I'm down with it. Obviously, slim pickings tonight with only 5 games to choose from. 2 WNBA games, and then of course the NBA Finals. But so we don't have a lot to choose from tonight for this parlay. Options are super limited here, but I'm fine with that. I also think we got a few minutes for this game starts. I think Phillies, Marlins. I think we got to go with
Run line.
No, I think money line's the route I want to go here.
Chicken.
No, I mean Cabrera's on the mound. He can be decent at times.
Okay, all right. We'll add the
and
Phillies.
no Bryce Harper tonight for the Phillies.
Okay.
So that
and I'll go down here.
Harper's going to be out for a little bit, at least another week. So
I'll take the Dodgers -1.5. So Bassett gets Houston -1.5. I got the Dodgers -1.5. You got the Phillies on the money line. That's not a bad little parlay right there. +601. So let's add that to the bet tracker. And I'll do it here a little bit. Good that the Cubs lost today. Cardinals can pick up a game and a half on them if they sweep this doubleheader. So that would be awesome. Put them 5.5 games out of first place. Playing them next week, going to whip their ass. Sounds like a sweep in St. Louis. And the next thing you know, the Cardinals will be tied for first place in another week after that.
My goodness. you talk about
being Tristan, baby.
Yeah, you're worse
Tristan.
than Tristan, right? You are worse than him. You are worse than him. I mean, you are worse than Tristan. You've already got the freaking Cardinals winning 6-7 in a row. Geez. I mean, at least Tristan.
At least win this year in a row. Didn't they have a 9-game winning streak?
Yeah. Yeah. You think they're going to rattle off another 9-game winning streak?
You never know. So that's some fantasizing.
Absolutely.
Well, you know what? Let's take care of this game with the White Sox first.
Exactly. Beat the team you're playing right now. You got a 4-1 lead. If they choke this game away, you can kiss that 9-game
away. That must be terrible. Here comes that bullshit now. I got to hear that.
The Cardinals are going to fade off eventually, man. They're a young team. They don't have the roster.
Then Cincinnati. Coming to town. Then Chicago. We're whipping off. We're sweeping.
You're looking way ahead, man. Jeez, you are worse than
Cincinnati's this weekend and the Cubs. How far ahead is that?
You've got them winning the next 2 series already. They ain't even beat the White Sox today yet.
Yeah.
Exactly. They just lost 6 in a row. So that 9-game winning streak
so now
was
it's time
almost a wash.
Now, after the 6-game losing streak, you go on a 7 or 8 game winning streak, and
6 in a row, and 7 out of the last 8 they'd lost. So they just about damn near washed that. That 9-game winning streak is floating.
But now they just won 2 in a row and about to be 3 in a row. And then it's going to be 4, then 5, then 6. By the time we're done with the Cubs,
11, 12,
it'll be 9 games
Jesus
in a row.
Christ. Man, I'm muting him. I am muting his freaking mic, dude.
Well, then take over.
I am not dealing with the fan crap. That's insane, man. That is insane. You are worse than Tristan and it's not even close, actually.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's not even close. You're worse than Tristan, and hey, at least he's got something to show for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. 11 World Series titles, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Been a while, though.
I don't care.
Quite a while. Been a while, though, Bob.
Second most, next to the Yankees.
Yeah, well, been a while. Cardinals weren't able to do back-to-back.
I'll bet you some money on that, Lucas. I will fucking put several $100s on that. Cardinals are not getting swept twice in a row at home. Nope, ain't happening. Sorry.
I was gonna say they just got swept twice in a row.
But they're 22-14.
They got swept. They did but listen, they did just get swept at home by the Blue Jays.
I know that.
So it's not like
he's talking 2 sweeps in a row. It ain't happening. Goodbye, Lucas.
No, I
go away. Go away, kid. You bother me.
No, that's not happening. But they're also not winning 9 in a row again. So
probably not. But I'll take 7 out of 9. All right. There you go. Take that.
6 in a row. Losing. That's possible too.
Well, it'll be 3 in a row winning after today's second game here. So we're well on our way. We're all right.
Is it? Grand Slam? Really? Grand Slam White Sox 5-4 now.
No, it is not. I got it pulled up here. Get out of here. My goodness.
Grand slam. Benintendi just hit one out.
No, Mike, it's the top of the fourth. The Cardinals are batting.
Nope, he just hit one out.
No, he didn't. And
You're
by the way,
it's bottom of the fourth. Bob, your stuff's delayed. It's bottom of the fourth.
There is no grand slam, Mike. CBS Sports, ESPN, it's all the top of the fourth, bro. And the Sportsbook screen, which I was going to point out, is very up to date. You know, it used to drag a little bit, man. That baby is on anymore. So check it out. Check out the Sportsbook screen. All right, I'm done. I'm done promoting products. I'm gonna get out of here. I can't do this.
Let's catch another parlay tonight.
All right, let's do it. I'd like to do it. You guys have a great night. Thanks for joining us here. We will not be back tomorrow night. We'll be back next week. Peace out.
Y'all have a good weekend.